morning, everybody. It's probably not morning where you are when you're watching this. I am having to be very quiet because it is currently 4 in the morning. I've been up since 3. Yes, I am very, very tired. I've probably had, oh dear, I'm going. I've probably had about 2 hours sleep, if that. But I am vlogging today, as you can see, and we are going on our first day trip of 2026, which I am very excited to tell you is Hampton Court Palace. I've never been to Hampton Court Palace. I am so excited. So I thought I would vlog the day for you guys. It's a bit of a throwback, this. I feel like I haven't done a vlog on this channel for so long. But yes, I'm going to Hampton Court Palace with my husband and my sister and brother-in-law. It's 4 in the morning. We are getting picked up in half an hour at 3:30, and then we're spending the full day, I think, at Hampton Court Palace. So I'm going to vlog it for you, but I'm really excited. As you guys know, I'm a huge Tudors fan, the time period rather than the TV show, although I do like the TV show as well. And Hampton Court, of course, in brief, I'm not going to do too much of a history lesson here, but in brief, Hampton Court was Cardinal Wolsey's palace, and he gave it, quite begrudgingly I think, to Henry VIII, and it became one of Henry VIII's primary residences. And I am also a fan of quite a lot of different time periods, actually, and another one that I love when it comes to Hampton Court is the reign of William and Mary II. And don't quote me, but I believe this is right. I think Hampton Court had one of the first, if not the first, chocolate making facilities in England. I'm also a food historian, and one of my specialties is the history of chocolate, so yeah, I'm really excited for this. Hampton Court has also been a filming location for lots of things, quite aptly Bridgerton and the Queen Charlotte story. We currently, as of last night, finished the first part of Bridgerton season 4, so it feels quite apt. Hampton Court has also been a filming location for Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides, which is, you know, great for me. And off the top of my head, Wolf Hall, I think the second season of Wolf Hall, Hampton Court Palace was in, but it's been a filming location for lots of things as well. So lots of interests for me when it comes to Hampton Court: food history, Tudor history, and a filming location. So I'm super excited. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, of course, vlog the day for you guys. You'll see what we get up to, and if I buy anything, there will be a haul at the end of this video as per usual. So thank you for watching in advance. I'm sorry that I am whispering, but you know, I don't want to wake the neighbours. So I will see you when I see you. Voiceover me here. So on the way to Hampton Court, I saw some blue plaques, so I took some pictures of those. I'm always blue plaque hunting wherever we go. And I also saw the site of the Toy Inn. There's a lot of information boards and things in this video, so please feel free to pause and read them if you would like, because I'm not going to be reading them out to you. So this is Hampton Court Palace. Unfortunately, when we went, there was a lot of renovations going on. I understand that they have to be done, obviously, but conservation efforts, there was a lot of them. So we started at Henry VIII's kitchens. I was really excited to visit the kitchens. And again, this vlog is filled with pictures and videos. So any information like this, again, please feel free to pause if you would like to read it. Here are some herbs from the gardens, the palace gardens. And I must say, it smelt very nice here. Then we had the only working fireplace. And that thing did let off a lot of heat, which was quite welcome in the dreary January weather. This shows you just how much Henry VIII and his court ate. And again, they were doing conservation work on Henry VIII's chimneys. Once again, there was a lot of conservation work, unfortunately, but I understand. It has to happen. So I spotted this above one of the fireplaces. Then we have the serving place. This vlog is a little bit all over the shop because there's not really a specific way to go around Hampton Court Palace, at least not what I saw. We're in the chapel now. So we sort of skip a lot between the Tudor and the Georgian era. My camera did not like some of these areas. Some of them are quite dimly lit. So for some of these areas, it was very difficult to film. So do excuse me. This area was beautiful. Then we went to the Bain Tower. And there's lots of information about chocolate, which, you know, was really exciting for me. So again, please feel free to pause if you would like to read these. Then I found the chocolate kitchens, which was one of the draws for me. So I was really excited to find this part. I think I mentioned that in my intro. I appreciated these little videos that they had, these projections all over the place as well. I wish I could have a chocolate kitchen. But my kitchen, actually, fun fact, is chocolate themed. So there you go. So again, showing you around the chocolate kitchens here. Chocolate room we're going into now. This was really fun. It definitely gave me a bit of inspiration for my own kitchen. So there's quite a lot of this bit because it was one of my favourite bits. But now we move on and we saw this little magpie. I had to film it. And off he goes. I did ask him how his wife was. Now we're into the gardens. These were stunning. Absolutely stunning. We had a nice walk around here. I don't think I vlogged that though. We saw the tennis courts as well, which again, I don't think I vlogged because there were actually people playing in the tennis court. So I thought, I better not disturb them. Then we went to the Cumberland Art Gallery and I did shed a little tear here because I saw the Hans Holbein portrait of Henry VIII. This is an original, as you can see by this. Yes, I did shed a little bit of a tear here. I'm not ashamed to admit it. Then we have the gallery, the long gallery, which is also known as the Haunted Gallery. We move on to the Georgian part. We do back and forth between Georgian and Tudor, like I said. And I will just quickly go back and tell you that the Haunted Gallery is known as that because purportedly there have been sightings of Catherine Howard's ghost running down the corridor. I didn't see her on this occasion. So again, this is the Georgian apartments. I think this is the Queen's apartments, but don't quote me. And again, as you can see, my camera does not like certain areas of the palace, so you will have to excuse the shoddy camera work here. There was some more conservation for Queen Caroline's state bed. Again, lots of information here, so please feel free to pause if you would like to read it. And I've been to lots of historic sites before, and it always strikes me how huge the beds are. You'll see it in a moment. And slight spoiler alert, you'll see King William's bed as well. And they're huge. Look at the size of this thing. Wait till you see King William's. I can't believe it. So this again is the Queen's bedroom. And then this was my husband's favourite part. He loved it. This room was filled with weaponry. So everything you see there is a sword or some such weapon. Incredible. And there's rifles, all sorts in this room. I can't remember the official name of the room, so I do apologise. The King's apartment is where we are, but I don't know the name of that specific room. Look at that. And then here is the King's bed. Look at the size of it. Mental. These were outside. I thought they were lovely. We took a little pit stop at the cafe restaurant. My God, are they expensive. Then, of course, I have to get my girl Anne Boleyn with Catherine of Aragon there. The Wolsey rooms. These are the oldest surviving rooms at Hampton Court Palace. And this bit was my favourite bit by far. I absolutely loved some of the things I saw in here. I had to get this picture because it said Game of Thrones. It was talking about the Tudors. So I showed my Game of Thrones and Tudor tattoo. And there was two ladies showing some artefacts as well. And I had a lovely talk with her, one of the ladies. Brilliant. Then we have this ring here, which is a Boleyn family heirloom.
And this was the highlight of the trip for me. This is Anne Boleyn's actual book of hours that she's written in. And I cried. I did cry. Oh, I absolutely loved this. I thought I'd have to go to Hever to see it. So emotional. Then we have these busts of the Tudors. And again, I absolutely loved these. But it's very dark here, as you can see. So it's very hard to capture them on camera. My camera did not like this hallway at all. So you'll have to excuse again the shoddy camera at work here. I can't speak today. That's nothing new, is it? Then we have, I think this was a replica of what would have been at the Field of Cloth of Gold, the fountain. Don't quote me, I think it's a replica. Then we have some more artefacts here. I found Catherine of Aragon's pomegranates over this doorway here. So I had to take a picture of that. And then on to some more Anne Boleyn, of course. And again, lots of information, so please pause and read it if you would like to. More Boleyn items. You have the falcon there. And then this stunning ceiling. Beautiful. And that's me sat at the King's dining table there. And I found some of the H&As that were missed, symbolising Henry and Anne. And I just, absolutely loved seeing these. Then we have this beautiful stained glass window. This is not Tudor. This is actually Victorian, depicting the Tudors. There was a lot of stuff here that was Victorian. The Victorians had quite a keen interest in the Tudors. And I always tell people a lot of the things you think you know about the Tudors are actually from the Victorians. We have this Tudor staircase here, what I believe is Tudor. Again, there was so much to see and I only went for one day. So I think I missed quite a bit, to be honest. I was absolutely knackered. As you know, it was a very long day. I think I tell you in this vlog just how long. We have another portrait of Henry VIII here, which again, I believe is an original. So I was absolutely in awe seeing these.
Who you call a friend today?
And we have the King's council chambers.
Words from his own mouth.
I believe that's what they were called at the time, council chambers, but again, I could be wrong there. And it's showing you where everybody would have sat. I think I've left some of the audio in there because they had audio playing. Oh, that's so funny, yeah. So you see the chair that says Charles Brandon. We were walking round and someone just randomly said, "That's who Henry Cavill plays." And I couldn't stop laughing at that. I don't know why, it just got me. It made me laugh so much. We have this gorgeous fireplace here, alongside some pictures of Anne of Cleves and Catherine Howard, Henry's fourth and fifth wives. And a beautiful view outside into the gardens here. We did go into those, but I didn't vlog. They're the herb gardens. Of course, not a lot was in bloom on our visit because it's winter. And we have a replica here of a letter from Catherine Howard to Thomas Culpeper. Some more beautiful portraits. Margaret Beaufort, you have Arthur, you have Elizabeth of York. Lots of portraits here. Another Tudor family portrait. And here we have something to do with Catherine Parr, I believe. The camera angle is not brilliant. This has always been my favourite Tudor portrait. So I had to grab a picture of that. And then we have the Royal Pew and Henry VIII's crown. The crown is a replica. I thought it would be. Again, lots of text here if you'd like to pause and read that. This is the top of the chapel that you saw earlier. So we're back to the same chapel that you saw earlier in the vlog. And it's absolutely beautiful. Videos and images cannot capture how beautiful this chapel really, really is. But the ceiling was just... all I was doing this trip was staring up at the ceilings. So again, we have a crown here. It is a replica, as I'm sure you can imagine why. I would assume that that is part of the crown jewels, but I don't actually know, but I would assume so. I'm sure the information board did say that. I wish I'd have got a better view of this clock up on the tower. Unfortunately, I did not. I found Anne Boleyn's gateway, of course, and I found another H&A that was missed during the quote-unquote, I suppose, purge of Anne Boleyn from Hampton Court Palace. And then we have the gift shop. So I've took quite a few videos of the gift shop. A lot of these books I already owned. I was a little bit underwhelmed by the gift shop, I have to say. I didn't enjoy a lot of what I saw. That's not the right words, is it? But you know what gift shops are like. They're quite overpriced. And yeah, I don't know what they could have done better, personally. But yeah, I didn't get a lot, to be honest with you. Spoiler alert for the haul that you're about to see in a moment, but I didn't get a lot. So again, lots and lots of footage of the gift shop. And I wish I'd have got more footage of Hampton Court Palace, but it was my first time there. I really wanted to obviously take it all in and enjoy myself. And again, I don't think that I saw everything that the palace had to offer, but we did see quite a lot. And I was absolutely knackered by the end of it. So do excuse the lack of footage for certain places. This is, of course, the Anne Boleyn section, so I had to film this. Beautiful afternoon tea sets as well. I would have loved to have bought all of that, but, you know, money doesn't allow that. My money doesn't anyway. And again, there were some nice bits, but it was filled with your typical stuff from gift shops. I'll say it as diplomatically as I possibly can. Some beautiful jewellery. Very expensive. And I quite laughed. I laughed at the Henry VIII duck. So on the way back, we popped into Wendy's. I don't get to go to Wendy's often, so I thought I would vlog that. And now I'm going to get to the haul portion. So we are back from Hampton Court Palace now. It is currently, let me have a look, 9:15 at night. We got in about 10 minutes ago, so it's been a very long day. I'm absolutely knackered. I'm in a lot of pain from walking around, but I had a lovely time. So hopefully you enjoy the vlog. I don't know what it's going to look like yet, because obviously I haven't edited it. The highlight for me was definitely seeing Anne Boleyn's Book of Hours. I thought I'd have to go to Hever Castle to see that, and it was on loan from Hever Castle there. I think you do see that in this vlog, and so that was definitely the highlight for me. So finally we'll get onto the haul portion, and there's not that much to show, so this is going to be quite quick. So first off, the freebie, you get a map of Hampton Court Palace, so of course I'm going to keep this as part of the collection. I'm not going to open it out because I don't think you need to see it, but free map. And then my sister and brother-in-law, bless them, bought me the Hampton Court Palace souvenir guidebook. I always get a guidebook everywhere I go, you know that, so we're not going to look too much into it, but we'll have a quick flick through. You can sort of see bits and bobs there. I haven't read it yet, so I'm going to give that a read soon. And finally, there's only one more item. I didn't actually buy that much in the gift shop. To be honest, I didn't think much to the gift shop, but I did get this replica gold-plated Tudor pendant, the Boleyn necklace. It's not an exact copy by any stretch. The original, I say original in quotations, has pearls here instead of a chain, and the bee is definitely different. Because quite frankly, it was the cheaper option. This only cost me £6, so I'm not so bothered that it doesn't look like the original. I'm just happy to have it. So that's everything. Like I say, didn't really buy much at all. So thank you very much for watching my first vlog of the year, my first of many, I hope. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I don't know what it's going to be like because I haven't edited yet, but I'm about ready for bed. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.